Keep your voice down. Everyone is looking for us. I can't believe I've done this. I had a good life. I can't focus on it now. We have to get out of the city before daybreak. Once that sun comes up, we won't have any more cover. 4 giant Lycans aren't exactly easy to conceal in broad daylight. The alarms will sound as the second they see us gone, which could be at any moment now, so we have to move. There! I see the gate's exit. I knew it would be unguarded around this time. Now's our chance. Let's make a break for it. Okay, we made it out. But where are we going? And how are you controlling them so well? Are you their commander? They control themselves. So, can they coherently understand us? Which also means they understood everything that was going on in the holding cell as well. They just couldn't say anything. They must have been terrified. Look, I'm sorry, but you're out of the city now, so that means I've done my part. But I don't see it wise to follow you back to your den, considering the battle that took place. I killed him. And that's an unforgivable act where I come from. I know how to claim my faults. I was just blindly following orders, but one should never willingly walk into the lion's den. I can't just... What? They're alive. How is that possible? Enhanced regenerative properties. While that is somewhat of a relief, I still don't see it fit to step foot in your home. They see me just as much as a murderer as I see them. Why? That is none of your concern. This is where we part ways. I don't wish to stay with you. You trust me so freely. You would so willingly see to my care. Why? What further business do we have? I'm the key to peace. What does that even mean? Negotiation. For a cure. Help them see that you're not the threat. No, that won't work anymore. Maybe if you had escaped on your own, they might have considered it, but we left together. They should know of our departure by now, which means our lives are officially forfeit. Besides, I do not wish to help. I will no longer shed blood on either side of this war. You have no further need of me, but if I were you, I'd start crafting armor specifically designed for Lycans. You're gonna need it. They will think I'm aiding you. So when the time comes, forces will be doubled and blades will be sharper. Be prepared. They will be merciless, and they will take no prisoners. I really hope that naive act is just that, an act. Diplomacy will get you nowhere. Even still, you're looking in the wrong place for a cure. The kingdom knows nothing of this. You should reach out to the ancient library. That's where we get all our information from. They're our main contact for that sort of thing. They have the smartest and oldest scientists in the land. There, I've given you a potential out. I'll just be on my way now. I've done everything I can for you now. Have I not made myself clear? I won't come with you. Because I just won't. I vowed to never get mixed up with you and your kind. ever. What I've done thus far is bad enough. I know what they're capable of. I've seen it with my own eyes. You can spit those self-control lies at me all you want, but I know what I saw. They told us that the Lycans were mindless monsters. And for so long, I believed it. I didn't bat an eye because I had seen it all before. Years ago. It's not something I like to speak of, but it's the main reason I jumped at the opportunity to be a ballistic commander. Your kind. The Lycans. They murdered my family in front of me. I was only 10 years old. And in a matter of moments, I had lost everything. And when it was all over, in that moment, I made a promise to myself to never, ever be that helpless and weak again. I don't know why they would do it, and I don't care. But I saw that look in their eyes. The lack of humanity. They killed my mother and father, and my baby brother who was only 6 months old. They would have killed me too if I had not hidden so well. Has this tale not turned sour on your tongue yet? How many times must I remind you? Vampires are not real. They're extinct and they've been so for decades. You keep saying they would only attack like that if vampires were near. That doesn't explain why they ripped my family to pieces. I care not for your excuses. None of that matters now. Nothing has changed. I still hate Lycans, which is why I'm choosing to stay out of this. My actions would be instinctually biased. And I have nothing left to fight for anyway. I'm tired of all the bloodshed. My mother would be so disappointed in me. Why did I help you escape? I don't know. I just knew you didn't deserve to die for something you couldn't control. I know what it feels like to be in that position. That bitter taste left in your mouth after it's all over. It's something I'll never forget. That stinking taste of fear. It's sickening. That day, leaving you there in that cell, was the first time in years that the unforgettable taste returned. And I'm not sure why, but I couldn't just ignore it. So now we're here, and I'm back to square one. So, I suppose I'm going to just go find somewhere to start over. I'm not saying I won't reconsider your offer, but for now, I just need a little bit of time. Till next time, little doggy.